Hello, welcome to our midterm client update presentation. Before you use Team Caret Corp, comprising of Jack Beja, Team Leader, Arnold DM, Assistant Team Lead, Alaga Tobada, Network Administrator, Sajda Cartoon, Quality Assurance Analyst, and Congratulating our System Administrator. Direct to our agenda. These are the things we tackled: problem statement, solution, the network diagram layouts, network devices and services to be deployed at GBS, Windows Server 2008, Microsoft Exchange 2010, Microsoft Office, Microsoft SharePoint, and also we're going to review our work plan. So I'd like to call upon Arnold to take us through the problem statements. Arnold.
Okay, thank you very much for warm welcome. I'm going to go through the problem statement, agenda number 1, and pending the problem that exists in the company. JBS itself has numerous weaknesses in their organization information system. And also the second thing is that they are supposed to be in line with the Sarbanes-Oxley Act of 2002. So with this, what they need to do is to evaluate its technology and infrastructure to ensure CI is achieved in the information systems, and again to deploy technologies that will enhance effective security across the company. The third one, they also need to have information systems that would allow easy sharing of resources within the management and even to the employees part. The last one, that existed, that came into existence in 2002, which is the Sarbanes-Oxley Act. Okay, to the next slide. We have a potential solution as Caret Corp, and here our main objective is to research proprietary technology, vendor products, their prominent features, flaws, their functions, configurations, and how they will be deployed in the company. We are also planning to make a report that will enable GBS to deploy technology infrastructure that will ensure CI is achieved. We are also to identify new products in the company to enhance security of all information across the offices. With that said, I would like to welcome our next presenter, Jack.
So this is the network. Okay, thank you, Arnold. So this is the network diagram layout that we are proposing for GBS to have. So it will have remote PCs for the offices, and then the routers we're proposing to have a VPN router that will enhance in security purposes, and also at the main office they will have a application server which will serve main purposes, and also we're proposing to have several switches in the network infrastructure. On the network devices, we propose the VPN router and firewall. This is to secure the network connectivity across its management. Also, we're proposing to have 4 switches having 16 ports at every office. Also, ISP as a service provider and cable connection for each PC. So all these infrastructures will be in the system manager's room, and the cables and switches will be connected. And also VPN router and firewall is for internet connection and security. Also, we're proposing to have a RJ45 as a medium of connection between these devices. So I'll like Arnold to take us through the services. Arnold.
Okay, thank you very much for your welcome. At the end, we're going to check on services. We have VPN, which will help in encryption sharing of files within the organization is achieved. Lastly, we have mail. Mail is what all of us use each and every day. Mail will assist in communication, sending messages, and even attaching documents to various branch offices. Kindly go to the next slide. Okay, here we go to the features of Windows Server 2008. Here we have so many features. Remote desktop services. They can also support. They can support over 256 cores. Have new Hyper-V, light migration, remote server management, support for the .NET framework, and lastly, support biometrics. With all these features, will help achieve a bigger mile than it was. For example, the second point, support for 256 cores. In the recent version, it only supports 64 cores, which limit the server. The last point, support of biometrics. This is what we are pressing. Hit us again. Can it be used to identify the employees and even make sure that the support of fingerprints, DNA, eyes, and face recognition. All many things are achieved through this to identify the users logging into the system. Kindly welcome the next presenter to take over.
So on authentication, this is also a service that is offered in Windows Server 2008, and Windows Server 2008 Active Directory. It's have a secure subsystem architecture which provides application and authorization services that will help in the logging in services at GBS. It also provides the condition provider passes the condition information directly from the login screen to WinLogon extension. So this one it interacts with the LSA and communicates with the remote authentication source, such as the domain controller and protocol layers. So this is used to grant access to resources and the resources across management. Also, it provides application to authenticate users by using Self Support Provider (SSPI). This calls for authentication protocols, and it's done by keying in your credentials like login and passwords. On Microsoft Exchange Server, this is a new thing that we are going to tackle, and it has several features ranging from protection and compliance to accessing it remotely. So on this first feature, it has protection and compliance. Microsoft Exchange 2010. It has integrated new emails that enable it to block to encrypt and block emails, and also it has mailbox and spam functionalities, like it gives users the ability to share information across its management through a mailbox, and also they can users they can access and manage folders by just having permissions. Or it also, as I've said, you can access Microsoft Exchange 2010 remotely. It allows virtual access of services through the system protocols, so you can access it via your phone at home or mail on OneDrive, like that. So I would like to call upon the next presenter, Arnold, to take us through the role and functions.
roles and functions. First of all, there is a diagram well illustrated, and the following will be the statement for